He signed a waiver, by the way. He is locked in place for this one. All right, so welcome to Hot Ones. It's the show with hot questions and even hotter wings. I'm your host, Lucas Adams, and I'm here with
Aiden Whitehead, Senior Patrol Leader of Troop 188.
All right, so basically how this is going to work, we have 7 different hot sauces and 7 different, chicken nuggets? And so we're going to be eating said hot sauces with going from mild to hottest. This is about 1,600 on Scoville, I think. And this is about 2.5 million. So, this is going to be fun. So, yeah. So basically what we're going to do, we're going to eat said nuggets with said sauces, and then I'm going to be asking questions and he's going to be answering them. All right, so how's your spice tolerance?
It's pretty good. I can eat at least 10 Takis, so I'm pretty good at this.
All right, well, that's not going to prepare me very well. So, all right. So, starting off, we have the Hot Ones Classic Garlic Fresno Edition sauce. So, this one is about 1,700 on Scoville. It's like a classic sauce. So, here, we're just going to shake it up and then put a little bit on the, all right.
Fantastic. All right.
All right.
You ready?
Cheers.
Fantastic. That's good. Oh, yeah.
This one's pretty good,
It's
actually.
very pleasant.
It's not spicy, like, at all. So, this one's actually quite nice. I would eat that on a regular basis.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
starting off, we have our first question. So,
Okay, man.
what got you into scouting?
Oh, first grade. My dad signed me up in Troop 1987. From there, that troop disbanded, and I went to Troop 87.
Or a pack.
Or Pack. Sorry, Pack 87. And from there, came to the beautiful Troop 188, and I've been here ever since. It's incredible.
All right. I guess it's time for the next one, I guess.
Sorry, what's this one?
Did not take this one. So, this one is mescaline. This one is about, it's a little bit of a jump. 16,600. So, it's about 10 times as spicy. But, probably still not going to be that bad. This one is apparently, yeah. Yeah, it's, there we go. Yeah, in a nice amount.
That's a good amount of hot sauce.
So. All right.
Ready? Cheers.
That was actually really good. Wow.
That's really tasty. Wow, it's a really good sauce.
You don't sound very convincing.
Again, it's still not spicy. It's really not that bad. So, all right. So, now we will move on to our second question. So, outside of scouting, and outside of school, you're a big track guy.
I am.
He's a big runner. He qualified for state this year, and he got fit in the 800-meter run. So, how's that been going? And what are your goals for it?
All right, so track season just ended, but we're rolling into cross-country season. I just finally got recognized for breaking the school record, which is pretty cool. I did break my Lakesview High School. It did, 2 years. But we're rolling into cross-country season. We've got a really nice team this year, and we're pretty excited. Cross-country is a great time, and my goal is to break 15:30 this year. It's only like 30 seconds down, but making those big 30-second leaps is going to be a challenge as well.
Yeah, especially across 3 miles. That means that even a few seconds different in the mile time. I just started running cross country and it's something. I can probably barely run a 20 for 3 miles. So this guy's insane. And say, for the 800,
Yes.
you're really fast. You did it in
I'm
a
pretty good
minute
at
and 54 seconds
That's right.
at state. So, what are your goals for this coming season with that?
All right, so the world record is a minute 40. And if I cut off 14 seconds from my time, that's a world record. Frankly, I think that's a logical goal. So that's the next step.
Easier said than done, but hey, all right. So, I guess we should move on to the third sauce and the third question. So, here we have this one actually is not part. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Hot Ones show on YouTube, but this one's actually not a part of the lineup. It used to be, but this is just actually a sauce I have at home. So this one, I would probably say it's about maybe 50,000, you know, give or take, but I'm not so sure because they don't have an exact number on it. But, you know, it's ghost pepper blueberry. It's actually delicious. So, here, so this is the one I typically use at home.
Oh, ooh, that's
What? That came out
that's a
really
lot.
fast.
It's a little more runny.
I shook it up nice and well. So, yeah, apparently,
A scout does not waste food.
yeah. Cheers.
Small amount of Tom Ford. Something like
That's good. Wow.
That's what I'm saying. I told you this one had to be in the lineup because it's actually like so
Yeah,
good.
that's a really tasty combo.
All right, so third question, you know, so you're a junior in high school, right?
I am.
So, you know, you're 16. Have you thought about what your plans are for the future? Like, I like past high school, you know, if you want to just go in high school, you know, but past that, what do you think about it?
Yeah, so I'd like to go to college, become a run there, maybe get a scholarship to do that. I think that'd be pretty cool. And then after that, I don't know. I'd like to become a park ranger or do something outdoors. It's kind of the dream.
Yeah, yeah, okay. Anything else that you're thinking about? or-
Yeah, the Air Force looks pretty cool. There's this job in the Air Force, and you're basically a professional Boy Scout. I think that would be a pretty cool job. I enjoy scouting.
Lifetime scouter here. He wants to, that's his goal right there. All right, so, yeah, I guess that wraps up the third sauce.
Hey,
A
Lucas.
little hot.
Hey, Lucas. Why don't you, before you take the next one, since we're about to have another jump, why don't you get somebody to explain the Scoville?
And
Tim's
Tim's
Tabasco
Tabasco
chips.
chips.
In case any of you are wondering, like I was during the break, what is Scoville? What does it measure? It measures spiciness in that it's the sauce, it's how many cups of water it takes to dilute it. So like these are like 50,000, like that's a lot of cups of water to dilute it. And then like 2 million cups. That's a lot of water.
Dump a lot of that
So
in the ocean.
it just shows how spicy this stuff is.
There's a Google Doodle game about it, and that's how I know.
oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh yeah, where you have to like throw the
Like
ice cream.
2015, I think I was in 5th grade.
Yeah, I remember that game, yeah. Yeah, I actually didn't know that, but, you know, I just thought it just literally just measured how spicy something is. So, yeah.
I'm feeling. I think a lot of it. It's feeling. It's not bad.
Yeah. All right, so let's move on to the fourth sauce. So, this one is the 7th Reaper. 59,000 on the Scoville scale. So, like Tim was saying, 59,000 cups of water to dilute this thing.
The whole bottle or just like a little bit of it?
It's a good question. You should ask him.
I just learned this stuff like 10 minutes ago.
Just when they
Do your
figured,
own
they
research.
didn't know we were doing this until the break, so,
Take it upon yourself. Do your own research.
yeah. You guys are interested, do your own research. All right, so, fourth sauce, how you feeling?
I'm feeling pretty good. It's getting a little hotter.
Yeah?
Spice to try it.
Yeah. Well, this shouldn't be too much of a jump, I don't think. All right?
No,
Run us through the taste here.
not much of a taste. It's a little bit spicy.
Alright, so let's see the description for this one. So this sauce was actually made with Argentinian flavors in mind. So they put like roasted red peppers, tomato, garlic, stuff like that. So it's not too sweet or anything. It's just your typical like hot sauce. Alright, so for your fourth question, this one's really gonna put you on the spot.
Okay.
What are your 3 best memories of scouting?
Oh, that's a really good question. Most recently, Philmont was incredible. I think all of Philmont, but primarily the summoning volley was just an incredible experience that I loved.
Wasn't your cousin on that track?
He was, yeah, it was a great time. Second favorite memory was my first year at Macadam. Somebody, I don't know who it was, rediscovered that you could take 2 cups and run a string through them and talk to each other.
Oh, I remember that.
That
So-
was a beautiful experience.
Every single tent at Macadam had lines going to and from it, and it looked like a spider web at the top of camp. People were tapping to others' lines, and it was incredible. There were just cups and lines and bone strings everywhere, and then we had to cut it down overnight.
Yeah.
And that was a lot of fun.
It worked though.
It did work.
It did.
It worked very well. And then last memory, and this wasn't, Cantini was a fun time, but it's not quite on the top of it.
Yeah.
That's probably like 4. But my first ever camp out, or I guess I should start at the beginning. The first time I ever had an experience with Troop 188 was at a lock-in. And so as you all know, at lock-ins, we have the great big scout auction. Now at the scout auction, I won this massive, like, Philmont style backpack. So for all of my first camp out, I wore this giant Philmont backpack on my little, 11-year-old self. I wore this the entire camp out. I did not take it off once. I carried my sleeping bag in there, I carried my clothes, everything on me was in that backpack the entire time. It was pretty great.
Where was it?
Ooh, I think it was Chain of Lakes.
Yeah,
Is that the
that
same-
sounds about right.
Is that the same pack that you wore to Philmont?
No, it wasn't.
Oh,
that would be
bro.
really disappointing.
Come on, bro.
It was only like a 50 liter. It wasn't massive, but it was massive for the little me.
All right, let's move on. So, this is when this starts getting a little bit hotter. Has anyone here heard of the Da Bomb? Like the Da Bomb? Yeah. All right. Actually, who here has seen Hot Ones before? So y'all are probably familiar with this sauce. All right. So, Da Bomb Evolution. So, this one, yeah, you can tell he's a little bit nervous. All right, so this one, 135,600 on the school scale.
He's gonna become a snack.
He's breathing heavily right now, as you can tell.
He hasn't even tasted the sauce.
I've had the original Da Bomb before, but I've never had this one, so this one's gonna be interesting.
Swing.
Oh,
Swing is a nice little pool.
this isn't even the hottest one yet.
Where is that? No,
There's a picture already, guys. We can share photos.
Yeah. We have a Facebook page, guys.
Ready?
All right.
Face says it all.
I feel like my teeth.
Oh, I tried spicy.
Yeah. That's a hot sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I have a really high spice tolerance. So this one isn't as funny with me until we get to these two. So, what is?
I'm feeling my throat now.
All right. So, what is one thing that you wish you could tell your younger scout or younger self, whether it's in scouts or whether it's just like your typical younger self? What would you say?
Take every advantage of every opportunity. You only, like, all the cool things we do in Scouts, you can't replicate too well. I remember, capture the flag games, and especially this type, things like this, they don't really happen more than once. So enjoy the moment and enjoy everything that we do.
No, I think.
It's starting to hit me now.
I think we should make this into like a month.
Like
I'm no longer in the SBL after this Saturday, so
Yeah, Tim. Signs.
All right. Here we have the sixth. Oh. Whoa!
The bomb exploded.
That one crept out. All right. So, sixth sauce. Psycho. 666,000 on the Scoville scale. All right.
My eyes are watering up right now.
It's gonna be like 4 times this one.
I know.
Just in the new voice.
God, they're 2 seconds. God.
That one's hot.
Lucas is coughing.
I swear I usually have a higher tolerance than that.
That's what they all say.
Been doing it here, bro.
Question, dude. This should be awesome.
So, we have these hot sauces. They're creeping up and they're murdering you, alright? So,
Where is this going?
this one's hot. I think now is a good time to ask. When are you gonna get your eagle? You've been waiting long enough. When are you gonna get it?
Soon. This would be a really good time to I'm not gonna say that word, to message on my Eagle project, but I don't have that planned yet. That would just be, I think that'd be cool segue. But I don't have it yet. I
Yeah.
will soon.
Also, I'm gonna be having mine soon, so keep your eye.
Exactly. Yeah. I've got 2 merit badges left. 3 merit badges left. Sorry, that's a lot. 3 merit badges, and I have my project. But other than that, I think I'm getting it, and I'm very, very excited.
All right.
I'm ready for the last one. You ready for 2,600,000?
All right.
You gotta go for it.
This one is famous, y'all.
Let's do it.
First Wheat Feast presents Hot Ones The Last Dab Apollo. Made with the Apollo pepper. So you know how the last one was 666,000? 2,500,000.
Over
Almost 5.
You can't stop it. All right.
5 times as hot as that.
Wow. Over 4.
Oh,
Actually, maybe about 4.
You're gonna die.
Down 6.
Oh, dab, dab, dab.
Sanjay.
Come on, dab. Do it. Yes, dab.
Go.
Shh.
I hear this one creeps up on you.
Lucas is crying.
It's like a roller coaster. I know that the drop's coming, but there it is.
Don't touch your eyes.
Don't touch your eyes.
Wow. Yeah, no that's.
If we stopped in for a roller coaster.
No, I don't want. Yeah, let's do more.
I feel like I need to up there.
No scouts can have any. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. He had to sign a waiver for this. We're not letting you guys do this. Shake it up. Come on, shake it up.
Wait.
And parental permission and.
Well, yes, but stuff.
Oh.
If it was. Not legally binding.
I gotta imagine.
Nice to have this. Hey, Scouts, back up. Scouts.
All right.
Scouts. This is your fault.
Oh.
Okay, lift
Oh, that's more than I wanted.
I have privileges. That's fair. You are still technically an SVA.
Round
Technically,
two,
after
here we
tonight.
go.
No. Nice knowing you. I should have just mixed all of them.
Already much more.
Peyton's just accepting his fate.
Yeah, I feel like we didn't have enough on that first one, yeah.
The scouts, don't play with fire.
You forgot our fireman shits.
Yeah, gotta get a corner ripped off.
Alright, so, as this sauce is creeping up, it's slowly starting to kill us. Everyone needs to hear this. So, what advice do you have for future SPLs and leaders within this troop?
Oh my gosh, that's a really good question. Well, talk to your scoutmasters. They're extremely helpful. Delegate to your ASPLs. That's what they're there for, and they love helping out and lending a helping hand. And have fun with it. Being an SPL is a great opportunity. And I recommend anyone who has the chance to do it. And I know Tibbs and Fitz will do an incredible job this year. I'm very excited.
Alright. That wraps up.
Maybe not.
Yep, no, that's it.
Alright. That wraps up Hot Ones, y'all. Give us a.
That was awesome.
Alright.
They're so